Hey, welcome. Today I'm going to try something new, and that is to smoke a tri-tip steak on my gas grill. And when I lived out in California a couple years, I had tri-tip everywhere, and it was awesome. Then I moved east. I can't find tri-tip anywhere. And people, I ask about tri-tip, and they look at me like I'm crazy. I don't know what I'm talking about. But then I went into a specialty market near my house this past weekend, and I found some tri-tip. I couldn't resist it, so I grabbed it, and now I'm just going to try and figure out how to smoke the tri-tip and cook it real slow on my gas grill. I gotta add some wood chips and things like that. So hopefully, if you're looking to do the same thing here, you can watch this video and learn how to do it as well, and together we can figure this thing out. So the first thing I did is I got some wood chips, and I went and got some hickory wood chips, and I'm soaking them in water here. I guess there's some debate around. People say you should soak, shouldn't soak, whatever. I'm going to try soaking it in water. Supposedly what that will do is help them from catching fire and burning super fast, and allow them just to kind of smolder. So I've got this bowl here, and I've put some water in it and some chips, and I think I'm going to let them sit in there for maybe, I don't know, 30 minutes or so, and then I'm going to create some foil bags to put these things in and get them on the grill. Well, here it is, the tri-tip. I tried to find the smallest one in the stack that they had there, because I'm eating by myself here tonight, and it's going to be a lot of meat. So this one's about 1.2 pounds according to the package, and I seasoned it. You can see here I've got some seasoning on there. It's a steak seasoning. It's a mix of pepper, salt, onion, garlic, and I don't know, a couple other things. Anyway, it's just a premix that I bought from the store called steak seasoning, man, of all things. And I've got it on both sides, sitting here letting this steak come up to room temperature while the grill's getting ready for smoking. Well, now that my hickory has soaked for a bit, I drained the water out, and I'm going to make some aluminum foil kind of bricks with the wood to put into the grill so that they can smolder and smoke. So I just got a square foil, and I'm just going to take the wood chips and kind of put them out on here, and then I'm going to wrap the foil around it. When you wrap the foil around it, then I'm going to poke a bunch of holes in it so the smoke can get out, and in both the top and the bottom. Be careful not to rip the bottom so that all the wood doesn't fall out, right? But just enough to allow the flames and stuff to get up in there and start things smoldering. When you're done, you kind of have something like this, where I've got holes on the bottom, and I've got the folded seam here is on the top, and I've just poked a bunch of holes in there with a fork. And so I'm going to finish this one up here, and I'll have two of those for my grill. So here's my grill I'm going to use, the gas grill. It's got 4 burners. I'm going to turn these 2 on, and that's where I'm going to put the wood. And you'll see over here I've already taken the grate out, so I'm trying to get the wood things I made down into the flames a little bit, get them going. So I don't know if you can see that. I can see smoke coming out of those things now. So what I want to do is find the sweet spot of the burners to get this area in here to be around 250 degrees, I think. And I'm going to put the steak up on top here and let it just kind of smolder in all this smokiness. And it's going to take a while to get everything through. I think a couple hours probably to do the meat. Anyway, starting to smoke. So this thing is really smoking. What I had to do is turn this burner off altogether and put this on its lowest setting. So I only got 1 burner running right now in order to get this thing to be at the 250 range that I'm looking for, because I'm going to put this on the steak up on the top shelf there. So this is kind of measuring where that heat is. So now I'm going to put it on there and let it smoke out for a couple hours. I'll let you know how long it takes when I'm done. Okay, so I'm done. And I think the hardest part was to wait 10 minutes after I take it off the grill to cut it open, because man, it smelled great. I'm so hungry. So it took me an hour. This piece of meat is 1.2 pounds, and let me show you here. I don't know if the color is going to come through there very good, but oh man, that's good. Can't wait to taste it. So it turned out pretty good. The outside is a little bit dry, and I'm wondering if maybe a bowl of water on the grill would help to keep things a little bit moist, but otherwise the meat is looking awesome. So that's how it's done. All right, I'm pretty happy with this. Get ready to eat it. And I hope you enjoy this and it's helpful and beneficial to you too. Cooking up, smoking up some tri-tip. Thanks. All right, well, I have been chowing down on that tri-tip, and let me tell you, it's awesome. I mentioned about maybe adding a bowl of water or something in there to keep the skin a little bit more moist. I don't know if that's going to work, but I tell you what, I don't miss it at all. This is really good. So I hope you can achieve the same results when you try it. All right, have a good day. Thanks for watching.